What is going on, summoners? My name is Kills from LOL Gamecast, and here is another game for you guys. This one is about a 23-2400 elo game. As you can see, we have TSM's top laner, Dyrus here, and yes, he's being his classic Darius, you know, gotta play the one that's slightly named similar. And yes, he'll be playing top lane, and by the looks of it, they have a Mord mid. Mord es numero uno, hoi hoi hoi, yeah, we all know that. This is not Brazil. They have the Blitzcrank bot lane, rocking the exhaust, classic, amazing support bot lane, and it looks like they do have the Graves bot lane with him, so it's going to just be a lot of lockdown and then the burst from the Graves buckshot, but it looks like they will be going in and evade on this Lee Sin. It looks like this Lee Sin is going to get caught, and he comes up. Blitzcrank does get the grab off. Looks like they put a lot of damage. Exhaust goes down, and first blood goes to Graves. That is a great play right there. You always have to be careful when there is a Blitzcrank. The purple team did look like they were going to blue to try to protect that, but knowing that it is a Lee Sin jungle, they assumed that there would be, actually, yes, it is a Lee Sin jungle, that they assumed that there would be the blue, or sorry, the Lee Sin going for red. So the team would have to sort of be split, and yeah, and now it looks like they are going to go and start red because they just do not want to, or sorry, they're going to start blue because they don't want to risk going back to red, because for all they know, they're still waiting there. Anyways, they also have a Fizz jungle. I'm not sure if I agree with that. It looks like he is running attack speed. Personally, I don't like Fizz jungle that much. I prefer him mid. I feel like he just puts out way more damage like that, but still, he is a decent jungler. There's just a lot better choices for it. Yeah, and then for bot lane, you got the Graves and stuff. Anyways, if we check out this purple team, we got the AP Zyra mid. Very strong mid right now. I feel like there's just going to be a lot of pressure on this Zyra. Just this Mord is just going to be real strong. I just feel like he might just be able to outpush her. And if he can keep her just bullying her like he is doing right now. In the top lane, we do have a Rise. Let's see, he is... yeah, he's going to be going Rise. I feel like this is a slightly even lane, but at the same time it's not, because it looks like he does have a lot of magic resist. And it looks like I just missed a kill bot lane. Looks like the Lee Sin did come in for a gank. And it looks like this Blitzcrank, oh, he does not get the kill with that grab. The Lee Sin did just come down. It looks like exhaust was blown, and ignite. And another exhaust. So 3 summoners were blown for that 1 kill. Lee Sin is going in for the invade on red here, but I'm pretty sure this Fizz knows something's up. He has this warded here. A lot of pinging is going down. Fizz jumps in onto the Mord, or sorry, onto the Lee Sin, because he does have the Mord coming. But Ezreal and Janna do come in, and they put out a lot of damage to the Fizz. Fizz does flash away. Mord is able to get the kill off onto the Lee Sin. Zyra does just flash away over Dragon for some weird reason. I'm not sure why. Looks like they are going to get a double kill onto that Janna, and oh my god, Blitzcrank gets another grab. See if we will be able to get that triple kill. No, Graves does steal the triple. He's like, screw you, I need some kills too, even though I got first blood. I didn't even get to finish all the champs. So in bot lane, we do have the Ezreal Janna lane. I prefer Sona. That's just my preference anyways with Ezreal. But as you can see, it is Nat. I'm not sure if you guys do know who he is. Fairly certain he played with Dyrus. He was the support player on Epic Gamer and then into TSM Evo when they switched over to that. Right now, he is not on a pro team that I can think of. I'm pretty sure once TSM Evo disbanded, he has not on another one. He was Afro support, probably one of the best combos. And looks like Dyrus is putting in a lot of pressure onto this Rise. He does chunk him down to about half health. Rise does have to use exhaust, but he's going to put a little bit more harass back onto him, and he tells him to take this scroll and stick it. But Lee Sin is coming in for a gank by the looks of it. Dyrus does not have any vision. He's not expecting this, and wow, I missed the kill bot lane because I'm looking up there. But it looks like they did get a grab onto that Ezreal and put a lot of damage on him. Anyways, this Lee Sin is pushing. He's putting on a lot of pressure, but there's not much he can do right now because Dyrus is playing it smart. He's staying behind his minions. He knows there's Lee Sin jungle. Lee Sin does safeguard onto a minion. He does get his Q off, but there's just not going to be enough damage here. And if they are to dirt dive, wow, looks like Dyrus is going to put out a lot of damage. He does get the ignite off, and he does have his passive. Lee Sin does safeguard away, and he is going to die. Wow, Dyrus puts out a lot of damage, especially with that passive. Very, very strong passive that Darius has. So anyways, this game is so far another one of those snowbally looking games. Dyrus is just stomping up that top lane. If we check out some of the CS here, 27 to 15, he is destroying him quite a bit in CS. Looks like everyone is winning in CS in their respective lanes, except for Blitzcrank. He is losing to Janna. Sad day for the Blitzcrank. But he does have 3 assists, and you don't really want the assists. Or sorry, you don't want the CS. Looks like they might go and try and engage on this Graves. They don't really know where he is. Blitzcrank does go and get the knock up onto Nat, and changes his aggro over to Ezreal, and Ezreal does arcane shift over the wall, and Bliss does not go for a grab. But Fizz is coming in by the looks of it. We do have to pay attention up here. Lee Sin may have a... No, he is going up for something on Dyrus? No. I thought he was going to go in for a counter jungle or something. But the blue should not spawn for another minute or so. So we will have to look and see what this bot lane is going to do. If they're going to try to dive this, or if they're going to wait for Blitz to get a grab off, or what. But you have to be careful, because Lee Sin is coming down, and they have no wards. They have no ward coverage right here. Oh, Blitzcrank does get a grab off. Lee Sin does arcane shift away, put down the exhaust. A lot of damage is coming in onto the Ezreal. He does go down, and Lee Sin is coming in, though. He is not going to do anything, though. Fizz is really low. Lee Sin is going to surely get the kill. Yes, he does. Gets his resonating strike into I forget what his E is called. We shall check this right now. Tempest. Take this scroll and stick it. Yes, we all understand that. Anyways, while we have some downtime, well, Dyrus is like, screw this, you don't need downtime. Let's go and kill the bans. Coming from Dyrus, the blue team, they had Alistar, Skarner, and Malphite banned. And on the blue team, they had Rengar, to Rumble, and to Shen. It's the classic bans. The Rumble one, I'm not sure if I fully agree on that. Just Rumble, he just isn't super strong right now. He isn't like overpowered. He's not really flavor of the month. Oh, Blitzcrank does get a very nice grab onto Nat while he was recalling, and Graves gets the kill with his smoke bomb. Blitzcrank is putting a lot of pressure on this Ezreal. He might get a knock up here. He procs it, but I don't think he's going to be able to use it unless he turns around for the grab. Fizz is coming in, though. Ezreal has no vision of this. Fizz is going, he surely dives in. Graves puts out a lot of damage. They are going to chase after him, but his flash is down. No, it is up. And Fizz does flash over for the wall. Blitzcrank goes for the grab, and Ezreal does flash away. But they will get a free blue out of this. Lee Sin does. No, thought he was going to go attempt for the steal. But Fizz is still chasing after him, and wow. Fizz is able to get that chase off and get the kill. Graves is coming in. He's going to put a lot of damage. But little does he know, Nat and Zyra are coming for this. And Zyra pops her ult. Double kill for Lee Sin. And he runs right into Mordekaiser. Mord's put out a lot of damage. Just chunks him down completely. But the Janna shield plus the safeguard is not enough. That just saves him from dying. He will have to recall. If we check out top lane again, yes, Dyrus, you are just dominating Ryze. FYI, for anyone looking to play Ryze top against Dyrus, just don't do it. I feel like that's just not Dyrus's. Not, I guess maybe Darius, but just Dyrus in general. I just don't. Oh, misses his E. It's just not really a great counter. I mean, it could if you stack a lot of armor and you go for like the what the hell? Why am I totally blanking on the name? Force of Nature. If you go for the Force of Nature, but they are putting a lot of pressure onto this Ezreal. They do chunk him down quite a bit, but they have to be careful because Blitzcrank does get low. Graves pops his ult, and the Ignite tick does get him. I think that was the last tick, but they are... Lee Sin is coming in for the gank top lane. They do chunk Dyrus down to about half health. Dyrus may end up falling. I don't think so. If Lee Sin does dive him, Dyrus will be able to put a lot of damage and just totally dunk him, but Lee Sin is able to get that kill off. Lee Sin does just barely escape, though. Ends up with 130 health, I think I saw. But Fizz is coming in, and Lee Sin is quite low. Fizz is not 6. Fizz is not 6, so he will not be able to toss that shark out and just be able to burst him down. And if he does die for this, Ryze will just be able to turn around and easily Rune Prism him and just destroy him. But Mord is coming in for the gank. Well, all that is going on, though. Graves and Blitzcrank are pushing that bot tower. Going to try to get some global gold for the rest of their team. That's just Just that puts you up a lot of gold right there. They're already up 3k gold. They are up 5 kills though, and a lot of CS. Mort is winning by about 8 CS. Dyrus is winning by about 20. Graves is double Ezreal CS. And Fizz, and ooh, looks like they're going to steal this red though. Dyrus coming in, and Mort takes the red. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I think the Fizz having the red would just be a lot stronger because he gets more dots. He can continue to chase more because each auto attack gets that slow. And then they would allow Graves to get the red. Dyrus does this. He's like, screw this. I'm going mid while you guys are all off on your own. And he goes for the dunk, and the passive will totally get the kill. But the ignite does go off. Turret ticks go down. And even if he did survive from the last turret tick, the Zyra passive would surely have killed him. You know what? He's going for some dunks, though. Playing some Michael Jordan. NBA 2013. I don't even know if that is out. Not into the NBA games or NBA in general. Very entertaining match so far, though. Zyra is down, so she did go for that cages. I'm not sure. Let's see. She just purchased it. I'm not sure. That's a 10-minute one. That's pretty late. That's fairly late. So we'll have to see if they can drag this game on a bit. And Lee Sin does put that ward down because he's like, you know what? I really, really, really want to steal your race. It's just that important to me that I need to ward your race. I feel like, I guess it's a decent ward because you do get vision for when they are going to red. But red was just taken, so this ward isn't even going to really be useful. It's a decent ward for sure. There's definitely stronger places you can put it. But he is coming in onto this Fizz. And he's like, oh, you know what? I do have this ward. I am for sure taking your race. And, whoa, while we were waiting here, let's see. Blitzcrank is going in onto this Ezreal. Graves just chunks him down to about half health, puts the exhaust out. Ezreal does Arcane Shift away. Blitz flashes in, knocks him up, and he's going to be able to chase him down and get this grab. Let's see if he does hit it. There's no bob and weave action going on. And Blitzcrank pops his ult, and that is not enough to kill him, though. Looks like Lee Sin did go and get the Wraith. I'm not too sure. Well, Mord does get chunked down, but Mord does not have Spell Vamp yet, actually. Oh, looks like Dyrus does get caught out in between the two of them. Dyrus does put a little bit of damage. Mord is coming in, though, and Fizz throws a shark and completely biffs on it. But Lee Sin does get chunked down completely. Mord will chase after him, puts his ult off, and he will go down. And now he does. Oh, Darius gets the kill with the passive. That passive OP. Fizz jumps in, and Zyra is going to get chunked down. Lee Sin Ghost is tanking this, so apparently it decided to switch over. Mord is going to die, and that was a very sad dive. I'm not sure why the turret aggro switched from the Lee Sin over to the Mord, and I missed it again, but it looks like Blitzcrank just went in for a double kill. I will just drop this back a few seconds here to see what happened. Blitzcrank comes. Graves is just chunking them down. The ignite goes off, gets him extremely low. Looks like Blitzcrank will just come in and pop his ult for the double kill. Oh, the exhaust goes on him. He goes, his passive ticks once, ult, and then knock up. GG. Double kill support OP. Zyra is coming down to put a little bit of pressure on, but while she does that, Fizz is like, I'm going to CS under the turret instead of knocking it down, because my team does not need gold that badly. Looks like they're going for another buff steal. This will be 3 buffs stolen, I think, from my my memory. So that's just sad. It's a sad day for Zyra. She's not getting much buffs. So that's just putting her behind quite a bit. And Fizz is just like, I'm just gonna keep tanking this. I have no health left. And Dragon's passive does keep ticking. And he misses a smite, actually, and the Ezreal goes in for the Dyrus. Just failed. Where did Dyrus die? Oh, I'm missing everything. The Ezreal ult did miss, though, too, at the same time. Where did he die from? I want to see this. Dyrus, I want to watch you die. Oh, he sits under turret. Okay. And he just gets chunked down from the turret. Oh, I was hoping Dyrus died to, like, some wolves or something like that. You know, he's like, I just really want this extra few DPS on top of that. And the Ezreal ult did come and miss the Fizz there earlier when I was looking at that. Ryze will go and push his lane up. Let's see, Ryze, he still doesn't have any armor. He doesn't have anything really. Dyrus is like, I want to run fast, boots of mobility top lane, no big deal. Just want to run really fast. He pops his not pops, I guess, just any of his passive he puts on people gets his speed buff. And Lee Sin is like, time to counter jungle you, Fizz. How do you like this? And Fizz is on his way there, but Lee Sin does get the kill on that. And he's going to get the minions down, and that may be a mistake. I'm not sure who has a faster movement speed, but Lee Sin does just safeguard ward away. And no, that was not a double ward. It just was a glitch for a second. Blitz does put a ward up into Tribush. Is that in it? Yes, it is. He does put the ward into Tribush so he can have some vision. Oh, Fizz is jumping in onto the Lee Sin. Nope, he just was deciding, I just want to jump off this wall and get 5 gold. OP. Best way to beat Xayah, just continue to kill her plants and out-farm her. Oh, Lee Sin does put a lot of damage in, but Darius is coming in. The shark goes off onto Lee Sin, knocks him up. Darius will dunk him. And while that's going on, though, Blitzcrank is getting chunked down quite a bit, but Darius is just coming in, putting on a lot of damage, and he gets knocked back by the looks of it. Ezreal is coming in. He's going to be able to kill if Fizz does get the ignite off on him. Not sure if that was totally necessary, but Mord is coming in, puts out a lot of damage onto the Ezreal, and Darius and Mord will have to back off. They do not have any support damage. And while all this is going on, Graves is going to go get some more global gold. You know what? We just want some more gold, and I keep getting invites to League of Legends games. Guys, calm down. I am casting a game that is not important, really, but I really want to do it, so I mean, just calm down. Oh, Ryze is still trying to push this tower. He has done probably no damage to this actual tower. I feel like it's just minions doing it. He just does not have the time or the pushing compared to the Darius. Wow. You know what? You know you're good when people put the in front of your name, even when your name doesn't have the in front of it. He's a good player. Oh, looks like this Lee Sin is in vision, but Blitzcrank is not going to go for the grab. I'm surprised about that one. He misses the grab actually there. Darius is going to push top tower, and Graves does not go in for the initiate. Lee Sin is like gonna go for this red, even though I feel like it's a horrible idea. Graves comes around the corner, hits him. Wow, hits him for a couple hundred there. Pops his ult, and GG, he's dead. So 4 buffs have been stolen for the blue team. Purple has taken 1 that I've seen. That's just a huge XP difference just off that alone, and it's 200 gold or something like that. Just 200 plus or minus gold that you have gained and they have lost essentially. So essentially it's like taking 400 gold. So it's pretty big. Mord still does not have any spell vamp. He must have spell vamp Quince. No, he has no spell vamp Quince. I'm surprised about that one. But they do push down mid tower while all this is going on. They're just going to continue to poke it down. Xayah does come in, put out a little bit of damage onto Graves, but she has no follow-up damage, seeing as she used her root beforehand. It looks like Blitz gets a nice grab on Lee Sin. Lee Sin does safeguard away. Ezreal pops his ult. Darius flashes in, grabs his Xayah. Xayah pops her ult off, knocks Darius up in the air, destroys him. Mord and Graves put out a lot of damage, but the Lee Sin gets down, wow, to no health, and I'm not sure how that killed him, but suddenly he just decided to die. Blitzcrank and Mord are coming. Blitz gets a nice grab off. Fizz is coming out of nowhere. Ezreal runs right into the shark when it was sitting on the ground. Mord is just sitting here fighting them. He gets exhausted, just puts out a lot of damage. Fizz does come in. Let's see, I haven't even checked yet. Yes, so Fizz is going for that AD Fizz. So Fizz just puts out a lot of damage onto that that Rise, and then Mord just pops the ult off. Just, you know what? I want the kill. They should be able to push this tower down before the Rise plus minion dies. Yes, they easily do, and they probably can push this other mid tower. I'm not sure if they're going to, or if they're just going to go and sort of ward it up and go for Baron. That may be a great option for them right now, seeing as Rise is the only one down. Maybe it's not. They might want to just, unless they have some good ward coverage, but sadly Blitzcrank has no wards, and Darius is the only one with any. He has 2 wards. So I feel like this game is essentially over right now. They're up 12, I guess, yes, just about 12k gold. And just the Graves is so huge. 9, 2, and 3, 148 CS. He's got 60 something CS, 68 CS. Darius is just destroying Lee Sin right now. Lee Sin does kick the Darius into the Rise, but he does not put out enough damage onto him. Oh, but Lee Sin does get a very nice resonating strike off Lee Sin, but it looks like Darius is just going to put a lot of damage on to dunk him, and you know what? You're dead. Janna is coming in. She's trying to put a lot of damage onto Darius, but Mord comes in, chunks down the two quite a bit, and while all that was going on, Rise just about dies to Graves. Actually, Rise and Ezreal both just about die to Graves. Graves does get dropped though, no kill out of that. So they have to be a little bit careful. They're getting really aggressive, but I just feel like there's not much of a chance for them to throw the game as of now. There's just nothing has been that significant that has really shown that that's... Oh, Fizz gets a very nice shark off. So a lot of damage. The ult of Mord does come down. And the... Oh, there we go. I was going to say maybe it glitched up and didn't work. But apparently it has to wait until after the passive of there goes down. And wow, they exhaust Mord, put a lot of damage to him. But they really didn't even break his shield. He just was able to keep that shield the whole entire time. Bliss was at a lot of damage, pops his ult. And it looks like Lee Sin is going to survive. But, oh wow. Janna knocks the Mord back into Zyra. Mord is going to die to the... I don't even know, the Ezreal there. But at the same time, Ezreal is going to die. Ace for the blue team. Darius just comes in. I don't even think he did anything that team fight. Good job, Darius. GG. But your presence of just being there is what matters. So now this is inhib right here. There's not anything Zyra can do. She's just going to be able to slightly poke them down. But I mean, she just doesn't have enough damage to kill either of them. And they have a lot of damage right off that. Just one Q just drops down quite a bit. And Graves comes in, puts his ult off, and then Darius just comes and dunks the Zyra down. But they will be able to get this inhib right now. But it looks like Graves puts a smoke screen down onto the Janna. But they are not able to get it, actually. They're going to have to back off because Lee Sin, Rise, Ezreal, and Janna are up. They're going to continue to chase the Graves. And wow, Blitzcrank gets a very nice grab over the wall. And Darius just goes blunk. Killing spree onto him. Oh, but Lee Sin does get a very nice resonating strike off. And the exhaust goes down. Graves puts out a lot of damage. He does safeguard over to a ward. And Blitzcrank turns around for a second and runs right into Ezreal and Janna. But he does get the grab off. And Ezreal jumps over the wall and gets destroyed over the wall by Graves. And while all that is going on, Graves also chunks down Nat. Gets him down really low. But the knockup from Janna is not actually going to be enough because Mord is coming in and Nat decides to stay here for a second because he really has no clue that's happening. Fizz throws his ult out because he wants to KS and Graves gets the kill. They should just be able to just push down mid right now. They could probably just push straight up through the whole entire thing. Seeing as there's I guess there's only 2 down right now. And they will be up really soon, so I'm not sure how he... Oh, never mind. He has a water now. Maybe he had it earlier and I was just completely blind. That may be the case. No, because I clearly checked that and he had no spell vamp before. Okay, so I'm not insane. We've all decided this. And Graves is pushing up his top lane. But while he's doing this, Rise and Lee Sin are coming up and around onto him. Graves is going to run face check this bush. Lee Sin puts out a lot of damage on him. Rise room prison him. Graves actually puts out a lot of damage. Puts Lee Sin down to under half health. Rise and Graves both flash away. They start running and they ping all where they should go. But Blitz is able to come straight as him, and the team's not able to chase up because Darius is there putting on some counter pressure. They are pinging for Baron. Let's see, they don't have much ward coverage. Actually, lol JK, Blitz has 8 wards. He's got a stack and a half of wards, and he has oracles. There's just no way purple teams can be able to stop this. Just be able to ward it up. Actually, Lee Sin starts running up, and he safeguards into the whole entire team. Not sure why he does that, so Darius just dunks him. And I don't even think they'll be able to do Baron here. They might just be able to push him in. Fizz puts out a lot of damage on the Ezreal. Pops the ult off. Zyra pops her ult. Darius comes in, dunks for the unstoppableness. Fizz does get dropped down. Darius puts out a lot more damage. Dunks Ezreal, gets a double kill. I don't know if that refreshes the ultimate anymore. No, sadly it does not. Mord does put a lot of damage. Mord gets a double kill too. And that is another ace. 2 aces this game. And they're just going to be able to push down mid and win right here. Unless Surrender decides to come out instead. But I think they'll be able to push it down. The team will just let it go. They might go for the double explosion. Double explosions are always great. Oh, but they misses the grab on the Lee Sin who's running straight at him. And there's not going to be enough damage. Blitzcrank says, hey, I'm just going to dive you. And he does not die before the game ends, actually. Sorry. So yeah, it was a good game. If we check the stats out here, we have Mord 7, 2, and 10 with 210 CS, 20 minutes into the game, or 23 minutes in. We have Darius going 10, 4, and 5, 142 CS, 40 CS up on him, actually. And sorry, Mord was up 54 CS. No, 64 CS. Sorry, my math is quite horrible. We have Graves 12, 3, and 5. Another 80 carry game, like the last one. Anyways, and he has 162 CS. Well, Ezreal only having 105. That's quite sad. 105 CS that late into the game. I mean, 23 minutes in the game, you should have more than 100 CS. I'm not sure if I agree with his build too. He went Berserker Greaves, got double Dorans, and then the Trinity Force. I feel like it's almost better to just go Phage. Just go boots into your Berserker Greaves and Phage over going the double Dorans first. It just slows you down on getting that. And Graves was just able to get his big item faster, so he had more damage output. You have Fizz going 4, 5, and 12, 96 CS. That's my point. I don't really agree with the jungle AD sort of ish Fizz. Blitzcrank going 3, 1, and 16. Still 1 kill, then went off on his own and got that 1 double kill. Lots of wards actually still too. Zara goes 146 CS. Does not go 1, 4, and 6. She goes 2, 4, and 5. All she really got was that DFG. Nothing really. Ezreal goes 7, 10, and 2. Nat goes 0, 5, or 0, 6, and 10. He's got 10 assists. That's not bad. I mean, he was in on most of the team's kills compared to everyone else. We have Lee Sin going 4, 11, and 5. Actually, that's a lie. He only has 1 more assist than Lee Sin was in kills. And same with Ezreal, so never mind. Anyways, Rise in the top lane still has no armor, going 1, 5, and 4. Do not pick Rise against Darius or Darius top lane. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please toss me a like and comment, and if you want, you can subscribe. Anyways, summoners, I am out. This is Killst. I did that backwards. Anyways, bye.